Imagine a scene so vivid and profound that it has captured the imagination of generations, transcending time and culture. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. The white horse. Imagine a majestic scene unfolding in the heavens, a powerful rider on a resplendent white horse, symbolizing the first of the four horsemen of the apocalypse from the book of Revelation. This horseman, often seen as a harbinger of conquest, carries a bow and is given a crown, riding forth as a conqueror bent on conquest. Revelation 6:2. The white horse has sparked diverse interpretations. Some see this figure as Christ, representing spiritual victory and the spread of the gospel. Others, however, view it as a symbol of the Antichrist, representing false peace and deception. This ambiguity adds to the complexity and depth of the biblical narrative. The white horse, with its regal hue, is not just about physical conquest, but also signifies the deeper battle between truth and deception, challenging believers to discern the true nature of victory and conquest in a spiritual context. The white horse of the apocalypse, a figure both enigmatic and profound, embodies the dual nature of conquest. Its imagery compels us to contemplate the nuanced difference between righteous victory and deceptive triumph. This horseman, whether seen as a symbol of Christ's spiritual conquest or as a representation of the Antichrist's misleading peace, urges a discerning understanding of spiritual warfare and the nature of true triumph. The white horse, therefore, is not merely a harbinger of physical conquests. It stands as a powerful allegory for the ongoing spiritual struggle between truth and deception, inviting believers to seek deeper wisdom and understanding in their journey of faith. The red horse. The appearance of the red horse in the book of Revelation marks a moment of intense symbolism and foreboding. As the second seal of the scroll is broken, the vision of a rider on a fiery red horse emerges, starkly representing the horror and chaos of war, Revelation 6:3-4. This horseman, empowered to remove peace from the earth, wields a great sword, an instrument of conflict and division. His presence signifies the unleashing of human aggression, leading to widespread violence and bloodshed. The red horse, with its fiery hue, is not just a prophetic image, but a timeless emblem of the destructive power of war. It reflects the historical and ongoing struggles of humanity, where peace is shattered and societies are plunged into the depths of conflict and suffering. This powerful imagery serves as a poignant reminder of the consequences of unchecked aggression and the profound cost of war on human life and civilization. The Red Horseman's journey across the earth is a sobering representation of the ease with which peace can be disrupted and the fragility of the societal bonds that maintain harmony. The rider's great sword symbolizes not only physical warfare, but also the divisive ideologies and conflicts that can sever the ties between communities and nations. In the broader biblical context, the red horse and its rider challenge readers to reflect on the nature of peace, justice, and the human condition. It prompts a deeper consideration of how peace is maintained, the ethical complexities of warfare, and the pursuit of justice in a world prone to conflict. The vivid depiction of the red horse in Revelation thus becomes a catalyst for introspection and understanding of the human propensity for violence, urging a continual search for paths toward reconciliation and enduring peace in a tumultuous world. The black horse of the apocalypse, revealed upon the opening of the third seal, presents a somber and distressing image in the book of Revelation. The rider on this black horse, clutching a pair of balancing scales, is a potent symbol of famine and extreme scarcity. Revelation 6:5-6. This imagery powerfully conveys a time when basic necessities of life, like food, become scarce and invaluable, dramatically affecting the fabric of society. The scales held by the rider are emblematic of the delicate balance between abundance and need. They signify the rationing of essential resources, a stark reminder of the fragility of human sustenance. The mention of specific commodities, wheat, barley, oil and wine, further emphasizes the economic disparities and hardships that emerge in times of scarcity. While luxury items like oil and wine might still be available, they are beyond the reach of most, highlighting the social inequalities exacerbated during times of crisis. The black horse thus becomes a metaphor for the human experience during periods of severe want. It reflects not just a physical famine, but also the spiritual and moral starvation that can occur in times of great need. This imagery invites contemplation on the ethics of resource distribution and the responsibilities of individuals and societies during times of scarcity. It prompts questions about justice, compassion, and our collective response to the needs of the less fortunate. The appearance of the black horse in the apocalyptic narrative serves as a warning about the consequences of greed, mismanagement of resources, and human indifference. It is a call to awareness and action in the face of global issues like hunger and poverty. The stark vision of the black horse and its rider challenges us to consider how we contribute to the sustenance of our world and the well-being of its inhabitants, urging a commitment to equitable distribution and compassionate action in the face of widespread need. The Pale Horse. The pale horse upon the opening of the fourth seal in the book of Revelation presents a profoundly somber and striking image. The rider, named Death, mounted upon this pale horse with Hades following, is a vivid embodiment of the finality and universality of death. Revelation 6:7. The horse's ashen color, suggestive of sickness and decay, represents the end of life in all its forms: pestilence, famine, and the violence of wild beasts. This figure's emergence marks the culmination of the apocalyptic journey of the four horsemen, symbolizing the far-reaching impact of sin and the fallen nature of the world. However, this grim depiction is more than a mere symbol of despair and destruction. In the context of the broader narrative of Revelation, the pale horse serves as a stark contrast to the themes of hope, redemption, and resurrection that are central to Christian eschatology. It compels believers to confront the reality of mortality and the transient nature of earthly existence, while simultaneously pointing towards the promise of eternal life and the ultimate victory over death through Christ. The pale horse and its rider also invite reflection on the inevitability of death and the importance of living a life anchored in faith and righteousness. It reminds us of the fleeting nature of human life and the urgency of seeking spiritual truths. In a world often preoccupied with material pursuits, the image of the pale horse serves as a poignant reminder of the spiritual dimensions of existence and the ultimate questions of life and death. Furthermore, the following of Hades, the realm of the dead, behind the pale horse underscores the inescapable reality of death and the afterlife in Christian belief. It emphasizes the need for preparedness for the life hereafter and the judgment that awaits. Thus, the pale horse, while a symbol of death and the end, also encapsulates the hope and promise of resurrection and eternal life, offering a profound perspective on the cycle of life, death, and rebirth in the Christian faith.